A real hefty old crash on the last day in Mandalika. You could see that really.
It had a big one, it banged his head, and it's... Yeah.
About this Yamahas, how worried should he be? I mean, they won both races here last year, so as we said, there's more.
I don't think you can ride on the level and take the risks that he did last. When now there's 8 of them out there, then it's going to be...
Well, this time Luca's got his mask on, so I can't see the smile, but his eyes are smiling. And
well, I'm very sorry. It's very difficult to hear with this kind of noise. I don't understand.
To Lucio Cecchinello down there in pit lane as well. The pace, as we expected, is already getting pretty hot. Muscle Honda. So you had a good close look at this motorcycle. I mean, weapon this year.
Yeah, I agree, and I agree about the rear on the entry, get the thing turned, drive off the corner and use the new end. I've got to tell you about this. He lost time on his opponents on the out lap because he couldn't the lap on the first flyer, which sounds good.
Yeah, Pol Espargaro has been that big beaming and really competitive, give or take a couple of races. Clearly Honda have had to...
Came back in the next session and went fastest.
The weekend he won the championship, didn't he?
Yeah, but are on a mission to fix that, and it's taken a long time, but I think they're there.
Yeah,
it's taken...
Pol Espargaro was complaining a lot, particularly about the rear stability in this one.
No, I mean, the only time it happens is it won't be...
Half an hour to go, and we've only got, what, Brad Binder, who was top of FP1, Takanaka out for his second run in this session. The standings on the left-hand side of your screen, they are like I said, it catches so many guys out.
Yeah, watching it, Matt, I'll be temperature into the left side of the rear.
The cold front is not, that's your classic kind of turn. He's on the slowest motorcycle currently circulating around this Lusail International Circuit. Let's quickly... Yeah, good point. One thing but we've seen it before. It's so hard to overtake on a Yamaha when you're against those Dukes.
Do something spectacular with no bikes in front of him, carrying those lines that you have to on the Yamaha. And hey, but when you get in that fight and there is a V4 in front of you and you can't carry that corner stuff, how important? Yeah, that's a good example of that. When the front fork touches up, which means pressure goes up, smaller contact patch, and they either crash or they slow down. Which
mentioned there was a couple of skirmishes, pretty high profile and controversial skirmishes. Really language, he's smiling. You know, at times last year you could see he was dejected, he was frustrated about the lack of progress,
and how good he is, just like his teammate, at not only going fast but managing the rear tyres.
Where Ducati have been so good, both electronically and mechanically. They started Luca Espargaro, a 154.463 on soft front, soft rear tyre.
Big smile. I was wondering earlier when we all saw that Alex Rins was the only rider out in F.
Luca Marini has gone down, yellow flags in sector 1. What's happened there then? He's obviously just having a bit of a slide on his backside. The pace, they are desperate to get a hot lap in, get a bank lap in, of course. Can that be a big impact? You could have built yourself a rocket to the moon.
2 and 6, yeah, 2 and 6. Just running like good base setting from the tests, and it's showing here. Watch, like he can do things that not all riders can do, you know, and entering the fast ones.
Well, we know Marek's always been fast in the fast corners. This new narrower Aprilia, which seems to make him,
and did it so well there. I thought he's back there, but I think
a bit of slip in the Ducati Lenovo camp because they know that Jack Miller in 5th place. Is he safe in Qatar? Morbidelli on the move as well. Good spot sire, 153.845. Now then,
put him up to 14th, but
still not good enough. Still not good enough
for that championship.
Only 2 years ago, less than 2 years ago, he was second in the World Championship, was he? On the moment, has he snatched a place in that top 10? No, he misses out at the moment by just 3. Can he better that 153.432 and consolidate his place at the top of the bar? It looks like Alex Rins is going to take top spot and set the fastest time on.
In the box later.
Both men got their spots into Q2, what we think they will have, because we're not expecting any time changes in F2.
For sure, in the FP3 the temperature will be higher and the performance for sure will be less.
Marquez going up against Jack Miller. The Ducati launch device last year was just...
On how beautiful the line.